Alrighty, so this is the end. We've finished our squat session, and what we're going to do now is our cool down. Again, we have about 10 minutes for this. What we're going to do now is regress the heart rate. So instead of being on the air bike like we were for the warm up, what we're going to be now is on the stationary bike. And again, this will be for about 3 to 5 minutes to just make sure that the client's heart rate is decreasing and we are starting to relax the body again to go into some static stretches. Okay. Jump on there. Yeah, that's too high. We can turn it now and make it like a lighter intensity.
Oh, okay.
Good. Again, what we're trying to do now, we've just had a hard squat session. We're trying to decrease that heart rate. It doesn't need to be a fast pace. It's just slow and controlled. Perfect if the client does have a smartwatch like what my client does here, where we can start monitoring their heart rate and seeing that it's starting to decrease now. Very good. Did you eat before you came?
No.
Okay, perfect. Jump on off. So again, like I said, that was for about 45 seconds there, but typically we go for 3 to 5 minutes depending on the client and what they need. Now what we're going to do is some static stretches. So come on over, Steph. The first one we're going to do is a pigeon stretch, just to get that nice stretch in our glutes and in our hips. So have that leg crossed at that 95 degrees. Depending on the range of motion is obviously how hard they're going to be able to come down. You want to slide over here so they can see you. Perfect. Good. So in our static stretches, we don't want any bouncing. We want to be holding that stretch for at least 45 seconds, up to 3 minutes per leg, per stretch. Good. Now can you feel that in your glute and in that front hip? Or that back hip? Back hip and that glute.
Yeah.
Nice. Come out of that slowly, changing legs. So again, for our static stretches, we need to come out of them slowly, because if the client is sore and fatigued from their session, then obviously we don't want to be stretching or overstretching the muscles. It's going to feel like a weird week now, doing this on Sunday. Nice. You come out of that slowly. So typically I have about 5 static stretches that we're going to do, and we go through these at least 2 times each exercise. And like I said, it's a minimum of 45 seconds, up to 3 minutes per stretch, to really make sure that we are stretching that muscles or that muscle group that we need. The next one we're going to do is just that standing single leg quad stretch. Now if the client doesn't have great balance, they can hold on to something. Otherwise what you're just going to do, grab onto that quad, squeeze the knees together, and really try and get that pull into your hip flexor and then through down to your quad. Nice. Feel that through that front quad there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Change legs. It's good no one was here, because I was like worried that if people were like banging
Yeah, it'd be bad.
barbells and stuff.
Yeah.
Keep that chest up, shoulders back, and then can you feel that stretch through your quad? Very good. Okay, the next one that we're going to do, you're going to just lay down on your back for me. So the focus here is we're opening up our glutes again, and now we're getting that lower back stretch. So what you're going to do is just have your legs straight out on the ground. And then what we do is that opposite leg is going to come across. Yeah. Yep. So you're going to go lay down, that leg across, pull, and then try and keep that opposite shoulder down on the ground for me. And then really hold it there. So our focus here again is our glutes, our lower back, but it's also helping the thoracic spine. Our focus is to try and keep the opposite shoulder down flat on the ground while we're rotating with the leg opposite the body or across the body. Do you want to shuffle it this way again for me? So just changing sides now, the client is swapping legs, changing sides. You can see this side's a little bit tighter because the shoulder won't completely come down into the ground there. Can you feel that in your glute, in your lower back? Try skin. What'd you get blood test for? Good. Come out slowly out of that movement for me. From there you can just sit up. And what we're going to do is go into a sit and reach test. So you've got full extension of your legs here. And all we're doing is trying to reach forward towards our toes. Again, we don't want to be bending or bouncing in the movement. It's just to feel that stretch and just that range of motion that each client is going to have. So if we can go over and reach our toes, that's good, otherwise don't force it. And here we'll be feeling that pull through our hamstrings and again our lower back. Can you feel that through your back as well?
Not as much.
Feel it through your hammies though?
Yeah.
Hammies are tight. Now hold. Now if you can, take a big deep breath in for me. Then as you breathe out, try and reach a little bit more forward. Again, keeping your knees flat on the ground. Nice. Hold that one there for us. Sweet. And the last stretch that we're going to do today is the child's pose. So again, opening up our hips, back and shoulders now. So get your legs nice and wide. Your bum's going to come down between your shoes. Perfect. Stretching full out for me, opening up your chest and your shoulders. And just trying to drop your body through your hips now and through your legs. Feel that through your hips, your shoulders and your back. Nice stretch. And our focus again for static stretches now is really trying to control the heart rate and the breathing of the client as well. So I like to focus with their breath and trying to breathe into the stretch and hold for each one of the movements that we complete. Breathe, Steph, really opening up your chest and sinking your body between your legs. Okay, great. Done. There we go, there's our 5 static stretches for our cool down from our squat session. Thank you very much.